Hello everyone, welcome to Golden Heart Tarot. My name is Renn. I hope you all are safe and happy. Today we are asking, what are their thoughts and feelings towards you then versus now? As usual, we have three groups. Group 1 is Night, and this deck here. Group 2 is Throne, and this deck here. And group 3 is Gem, and this deck here. I'll be doing one big shuffle at the beginning, but if you want to jump straight into your reading, those timestamps will be in the description box. I'll see you there. All right, everyone, this will be our energy cleanse and shuffle. Holy Spirit, angels, and my ancestral army, thank you for your protection and guidance. Please give us a clear and accurate reading. Allow the divine to shine through in positivity and clear the space of all negative energy. Do not allow my current life experiences to cloud this reading in any way. Send protective and healing energy to those watching this reading. In genuine service to the collective, amen. Hello, Group 1. If you chose Night, this will be your reading. In the description box, I've listed a Bible verse, angel number, and a song for you if you want to check it out. We're asking, what are their thoughts and feelings towards you then versus now? Let me get your cards laid out, and then we'll get into your reading. We have the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Hiraeth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. The seven star sisters, birthing creation's tapestry of life expression. The Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. We have lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Six of Pentacles. The Moon. The Hermit. Justice. The Four of Swords. Three of Wands. And back of deck we have Queen of Swords. Alright, Group 1, so what were their thoughts and feelings towards you? Physically, when you first met, you awoke something in this person. You activated something for them physically. They were very physically attracted to you. They felt drawn to you physically. I mean, the blue flame card is a portal. So, you may have been full-figured in all the right places, and they like that. You may have been in the process of changing something about yourself. They like to look at you, especially when you aren't looking at them. I don't know if they had pictures of you or something. They thought you looked like a good wifey or hubby, like someone they could have children with. And they couldn't look at you without thinking of having children with you. And I'm looking at the Page of Swords, like him just holding that sword and just thinking they found you just very sexually appealing. They may have been a little defensive because of how attracted they were to you. It's like they felt a little out of control, like they couldn't help themselves. Their focus was very much on you, especially physically. But yeah, they were a little guarded about it. They couldn't help how they felt. You may have been different than their usual type. I'm getting that you made them feel like a little kid. Excited, playful, not thinking about consequences. So this was more than physical because you made them feel, and we'll get into this more in the other cards, and I see it in the other cards as well. So it was kind of an all-in-one type of feeling. Like it was physically drawn to you, mentally drawn to you. Their soul was drawn to you. And it happened all at once. It's like before they met you, there was nothing in that space. And when they met you, it filled up. Like it's like they saw something for the first time ever. And it was something that they knew had always been there, but they had never seen it. You unlocked something in this person. It's like something that was meant to be. It's kind of the feeling I'm getting. Something that, when you think of them being a child, it's something that felt so safe and home and just everything right. But because that space had been empty before you, and then all of a sudden it all hit, that it was very overwhelming for them. And their ego definitely took over to try to protect them. I think you messed up their plans, Group 1, when you first met them. So for this group specifically, as I'm going through this, just know that all of these things that they thought about when they first met you, it all happened at once. So it'll be interesting to see how they think of you now, their thoughts and feelings towards you now, that I believe there's been some space and time between this. So yeah, I'm going to change how I was going to read this. I'm going to go over how they viewed you then, their thoughts and feelings towards you then, in the 3 categories that I have, and then we'll go over how they view you now in all of those categories. Okay? So how they viewed your intellect and your communication back then. I think you came into this person's life at the perfectly wrong time. I think they were grieving something, or they had lost something, or felt that they couldn't have something. They were very upset and feeling a sense of loss back then. You offered this person something that changed their perspective. You offered them something they thought they weren't able to get, or that they were missing. The thoughts and feelings towards you back then, mentally and with communication, I believe they wanted to move towards more communication with you, expressing some things with you. You gave them a lot of ideas and made them feel very creative. You pulled them out of a funk mentally, because I think they were in a very dark spot back then. Whatever you said to them, whatever you did, helped them a lot. We have 5, 6, 7 here. So being in contact with you, there was a change in their mental space for the better. I also believe that whatever you offered them, they took, but they couldn't offer it back to you. You may be older than this person. If you're not older, you may just be better at communication, have more experience, or be more knowledgeable in a certain area than they are. I'm hearing you were the star in the sky to this person. The star, the muse to their creativity, their expression. And one last thing that's coming through about this for back then, there's a sense that you knew what you were offering them was something very special, and it's something that really stood out to them. It's like they appreciated it for what it was, but they didn't realize how special it truly was. Like, they knew it was important, but they didn't realize how important, especially for what you had to give up in order to offer it. It's like they didn't appreciate what you went through to be able to do that for them. So there is some sort of reflection here from their self as of now, or their higher self coming through. They regret not being able to offer you the same. All right, so their thoughts and feelings towards your connection, how their soul felt towards you back then. We have Hiraith, which is a feeling of a home that you've actually never experienced in this life. A deep sense of longing for something that was lost, even though you may have never experienced it before. They felt a bond to you they could not act upon, or something was in the way. You felt like home and they couldn't do anything about it, and it caused them a huge amount of pain. There's a definite sense of loss, longing, grief. They felt like this was their karma. They were hoping their luck would change, or something would change that could fix it. I think they were like to the universe, why would you bring this person into my life and me not be able to do anything about it? They definitely longed for you. You know, this is what I was getting kind of in the beginning, and with all of these cards. This person thought and felt things that they have never thought or felt before. Your importance was felt very strongly by this person, and they definitely felt unprepared for this. Maybe they weren't ready to offer you what you were trying to offer them. You were this gift that they couldn't accept. So let's get into their thoughts and feelings towards you now. Okay, so physically, they seem to have lost sight of you. Or maybe they haven't seen you in quite a while. Or maybe you give just a little bit about what you look like, but they don't know. They think you look sexy in red. And you have nice legs. And if they can look at them, they like looking at them. And if they can't look at them, They like imagining looking at them. Some of you might have slept with this person because you've done this before. So if they were intimate with you, they think about that, and maybe it's been a long time since they have been intimate with you, and their memories are fading a bit about what you actually look like. I have a feeling they put you on a pedestal. Like, in their imagination, you're perfect. You are a big temptation. But with the moon card, there's illusion here, so I have a feeling they've done a lot of thinking about you. A lot of imagination, a lot of fantasy. I don't feel like you're giving them anything to go on, really. Or if you are, it's not very much. Or not as much as they want. They want to take you in. Like, if they get the chance, they want to take their time looking at you. They also think that you may be bisexual. I don't know. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. But there is some anxiety that you are going to give to others, or you may be giving to other people. Like, you're giving to other people and they're stuck barely remembering what you look like. There is some jealousy here over that. They feel like they've lost you, specifically physically. If this person can watch you, they do so. I'm getting for some of you, they watch you work, but they think you could give so much more. Physically, I'm getting. So, like, maybe you wear a bulky uniform and a hat for work or something, and like, they know that you have beautiful hair and that, you know, you have a figure under all those clothes. Something like that. You could give more physically. There's frustration here because they also feel like they've been cut off. So, yeah. Like, they don't have access to you the way that they would want to. It is frustrating for them. So, group 1, they still feel very attracted to you physically. It's just that they feel that they've lost access to you, and all they have left are their memories or their imagination. So their thoughts and feelings towards you, as far as communication and intellect go, I'm hearing this is what I get. I am getting that you're in no communication. There's a separation here. They do a lot of reflecting upon you and what's fair. You're not talking. They have sweet feelings towards the memories they have of you. The thoughts of you help heal them, but you're not talking right now. They're searching for the truth about your connection. Your connection hit them so hard that it really threw them through a loop. And I get that they think about you quite often and the decisions they've made. I'm hearing, this is what I get. This is what I get. They're trying not to be hard on themselves about the things that have been done. They're trying not to be hard on you about the things that have been done. I'm getting that they're not communicating because that's what they deserve. They don't deserve to talk to you, is what they think. Like, that's the fair thing. That's what they get, is what they're thinking and feeling now. Now, we know that they felt a very strong soul connection to you, and they still do now. They are waiting. They've done a lot of work on themselves. They've done a lot of work on themselves of cleaning some things up, of getting some things together. They're ready to take action on something, but like the Three of Wands artwork usually has a guy standing with 3 wands. He's ready to go. He's already got his plan laid. He's ready to take action. And in this deck, he's sitting at a desk. He's bored. It's like they're ready to act, but they're waiting for you to heal, to get over something, to end something. They have a plan. They want to do things differently. They want to take action when they couldn't in the past. It's like they've made it through some things that were holding them back before. They're waiting for something to change. This could be something with you or something with them. It's like, I'm getting a feeling of this guy is like, he's ready to graduate, and then he's like, what now? Oh shit. Maybe I'm not going to be accepted into the college of my choice. You're the college of choice, by the way. They've hurt you. They hurt you and they don't know if they can make up for it. But they want to try. Like, they want to do something that is completely different than they have done before. This is something that's very new for them in every way. This is something that is going to take them on a completely different path than where they were headed before they met you. And they're pretty much ready to go, but, where's my hat? Oh, where are my keys? Did I put deodorant on? Oh, no, I better go put some on. You know, it's like they find a million things to keep them from actually doing it, from actually taking action. Because once they do, that's it. They can't redo it. There are no do-overs here. You know, if they get this second chance, there won't be a third, you know? So there's a lot of intense pressure because they still feel the same way about you as they did before. Now, as far as the Knight card that you chose, if they are the Knight, they want to show their loyalty. They want to prove themselves. They want to offer themselves to you, share some truth with you. This is something that's more grounded. It's not so up in the air. Time has given them a chance to reflect upon what they want and what this is to them. They want to bring you a grounded offer. If they are the person in blue, in the blue cloak, they are manifesting you. 100%. They are manifesting you and they want you to come to them. They are not doing anything other than that. They're standing and waiting. The color blue, I'm thinking, is like fidelity, honesty, the truth, trust, reliability, responsibility. Now, the color blue is also something that is very big, so you think of the ocean or the sky. This is something powerful that they can't control. You know, with their face in shadow, and even the night, like, there's no face there. You can't see what they look like. You know, they don't know what you look like. Or they see past the physical. It doesn't matter what you look like. Back of deck, we have the Queen of Swords. This is kind of what they want to know. Like, do they want to know more? And the thing is, they have a pretty clear idea. They're pretty clear on their thoughts and feelings for you, then and now. And they can see clearly about how things have changed over time. They don't need to know more. They really are just waiting. They're waiting on whatever it is to change with you or them, and maybe procrastinating a bit because they're scared of coming towards you somewhat, because this is a whole new path for them, and this is going to take a lot of bravery from them to come towards you. And they have to make sure 100% that they're ready, because you deserve that. They want to be the person that you deserve. They want to treat you the way you should be treated. And it's not about you accepting any less. They won't accept anything less than that. So some very strong feelings, Group 1. Well, that is all I have for you. Thank you so very much for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 2. If you chose Throne, this will be a reading. In the description box, I've listed a Bible verse, angel number, and a song for you if you want to check it out. We're asking, what are their thoughts and feelings towards you then versus now? Let me get your cards laid out, and then we'll get into your reading. We have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. The Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. All paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. We have the Ten of Pentacles, wealth. The Tower. Knight of Swords. The Eight of Cups. Abandoned success. The Ten of Swords. Ruin. The Two of Swords, peace. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. The Fool, the High Priestess, the World, Oppression, Ten of Wands, Eight of Wands, Swiftness. Oh, I'm missing a card. That's no good. That just won't do. All right. Can I have one more card, Spirit? Nice words, group 2. It's a good one, too. The Ten of Cups. Perfect success. And then back of deck, we have the Knight of Cups. All right, group 2. So what were their thoughts and feelings for you physically back then? I'm getting that you kind of shocked this person in how they thought of you physically. Like, they're used to thinking of someone being hot or them attracted to somebody physically, but with you, it was different for some reason. I don't know if you're different from this person's usual type, or they were surprised that they were attracted to you, or they didn't have a type until they met you, like something like that. Because I have big picture thinking, visionary. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it's like they thought about having something long term with you almost immediately, based upon you physically. Like, you're someone that they could work with. Like, I could work with that. I think they thought of you as their physical ideal, whether they knew that from the beginning or not. Like, this person really started to think about family and things like that when they thought of you. And it really shocked this person because I don't think they are used to feeling or thinking that way about anyone. They definitely spent a good amount of time thinking about you physically back then. And now, they don't do as much thinking about that as they did before. I get the feeling that this person has put themselves in your shoes at some point. We have empathic here. I think they approached you the wrong way or did something that hurt you maybe. They've changed their approach towards you. If you were physical with this person at some point, you may have pulled back physically. With the High Priestess, she's covered from head to toe. They don't think of you physically the way they used to, and this is mostly out of respect for you. They want something to start with you physically, and they haven't yet. They want to, but they have this air of respect for you. I'm getting like you're an angel or something. They may know if you've been hurt by past relationships or something like that, or been physically hurt, they don't want to hurt you. And so there's not a lot of sexual thoughts towards you now for one reason or another. I mean, their thoughts towards you weren't overtly sexual to begin with. And with the Tower, even if they were, it didn't last very long. Like, you may have been their physical ideal, but they've always thought of you as something more than that. Okay, so let's get into how they felt and thought about you back then as far as your intellect and communication goes. I feel like they may have been brash. Like, maybe they said some things out of turn, communicated hastily, and then left. Like, they said something and left. Or you did. You made them think a lot about themselves. It's like they followed their intuition to say something to you, about their feelings, possibly, and they regretted it almost immediately. This was either them or you. I'm not sure which. Maybe both of you. You may have argued. I get that you both are very good with your words, and also very good about cutting things off and walking away from things. So, yeah, there may have been an argument here and then a separation. It may have been all of it. Like, it seems very chaotic, like something happened very quickly. And as of now, well, I have 2 cards that mean completion. Physical and emotional healing. There may have been an end to all communication. I believe their thoughts have very much been in your energy. They've thought a lot about you, about communicating. Their thoughts have gone around and around and around. But they are coming to an end with that, about communication. I don't know if something ended with this person or maybe there's a breakup. Their thoughts are on healing. They could have had the last word in an argument and not feel so great about it now. They could have taken some time, and it's been hard not talking to you or communicating with you, and they want to talk to you. I think you both are very good at communication, sharing ideas. You think the same way. Like, they feel you are a very good match for them intellectually and also in communication. And it's been a burden not sharing that with you. So what were their thoughts and feelings towards you as far as their soul, the connection itself, and their feelings back then? We have seeing potential, the 10 of Swords, ruin, and the 2 of Swords, peace. Ruin and peace. I feel like things had to break down in the connection before they could see the potential of it. Like, it ended and then they saw what it could have been. They didn't see it until it was over. I think it happened really fast. They didn't realize it until later. Like, the potential was blocked. They couldn't see it. They intuitively knew there was something there, but they knew, but then it was over. There's a genuine feeling of loss for your connection here. And they found that when they tapped into their intuition afterwards. Their thoughts and feelings now are we have bringing harmony and balance. We have the 8 of Wands, swiftness, and then the 10 of Cups. Perfect success. So much for it being over. There's an end to a healing cycle with you because they want harmony and balance in your connection, and they want it quickly, and they want perfect success. Emotionally, they want it all as far as your connection. This person has very deep feelings for you on a soul level, and they are sure about it. They want to balance it out. They think it's inevitable that this will happen. Like, this is something that's meant to be. It's how they feel about it. So as much conflict as there was back then in your connection, their feelings have only grown and matured over time into how they feel now. And as for the Throne card, which is what you chose, I'm getting they will have to fight for your connection. They're going to have to fight their ego to get to you. They're going to have to battle your ego to get to you. It's going to be dangerous. They feel like they have competition for you. There are some very big obstacles to overcome to get to you. A lot of things to overcome. But they see it now. The potential, they see it. Once they get there, will they be able to defend it? You know, he's ready to fight. He's got his swords out. He's ready to do it. You know, the fight's started. With the Knight of Cups as your back of deck energy, this is what they want to know. Like, if they want to know more emotionally, yes. They want to heal it, the situation. They want to put their heart, their love, their care into it. They want to nurture it. They want to move towards it. So yes, they want to know more. They want to work on it. They want to know how you feel about them, and they want to tell you how they feel about you. They are very sweet on you, actually. All right, group 2. Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you so very much for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, group 3. If you chose Gem, this will be your reading. In the description box, I've listed a Bible verse, angel number, and a song for you if you want to check it out. We're asking, what are their thoughts and feelings towards you then versus now? Let me get your cards laid out, and then we'll get into your reading. We have baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Five of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. The World. I have an extra one for this, the Devil. Well in Orca Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Wait, it's not yet time, things are being woven. Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. The Two of Cups. Queen of Wands. Four of Wands. The Tower. The Fool. The Five of Wands. Back of deck, we had the Sun. All right, group 3. So what were their thoughts and feelings towards you physically back then? We have action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. The Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. They were certainly drawn to you, and they wanted to get to know you more based upon how you looked physically. But I think it surprised them a little bit in that they felt more than just like a lust or just the attraction. They had romantic feelings towards you pretty much immediately. Like, you brought out something in them that surprised them a bit. They wanted to take their time and get to know you. For some of you, you may have met at work. I'm getting that they really loved watching you work, whatever that was. Yeah, they were very sweet on you. You got them in their feels a lot. It's like they wanted to take care of you. They wanted to care for you. They wanted to help you grow. They wanted to water your garden. All right, Spirit. There's the word baby here, so for some of you, there is that. Maybe they called you baby. I think this person may have had dreams or visions of you. I would be very surprised if this person did not take action towards you back then. If they didn't, it was difficult for them not to do so. So what are their thoughts and feelings towards you physically now? We have share your song, diving deep. We have the Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Well, their emotions and feelings for you have grown immensely. They felt them back then, and they feel them even more strongly now. They find you to be very beautiful. There's a nobility about you. They love your skin. They love the tone of your skin. They love your face, your features. Like to them, you are a queen or a king. But this is much more than just a physical attraction to you. They have a lot of emotion for you. And I think just in general, this person does not separate their attraction to someone from their emotions. I think if they don't have feelings, emotional feelings for someone, then they are not attracted to them. But they have very, very deep feelings for you. They want to have a deep connection with you. They want it to be a mutually deep connection. Not just physical, they want emotion. They want the intimacy. They want to be very intimate with you. They want a mind, body, soul connection with you. I don't think this person can have anything less than that, or will accept anything less than that. There's a lot of intensity here. So back then, their feelings were very sweet on you, and they had an appreciation for you. But as time has gone on, now their feelings for you have grown immensely. And this person's feelings and emotions are directly linked to their libido. So as their emotions have increased for you, so has their sexual drive towards you. So what were their thoughts and feelings towards you as far as an intellectual connection and your communication? We have inner child tenderness, innocence, rare gifts, and then we have the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. Well, maybe this person didn't really come towards you. There's something here about their communication being held back because they thought you would have the upper hand, maybe? I think they came off as manipulative or rude, but it was being misunderstood or misrepresented. This person is shy, like real shy, actually. Or you make them feel shy. They had feelings for you and didn't know what to say. They were shy, and their communication, however they communicated with you, or if they didn't, it came off as being very manipulative. I don't care if this person comes off as the most confident person in the world, or someone that has absolutely everything they could ever want, and is followed around by a gaggle of potential partners. This person is very sensitive, and they struggle with a lot of negative self-talk and self-esteem issues. And this could also make them act in a more controlling type of manner. You made them feel very shy and question themselves as if are they good enough to talk to you? Things like that. And so they held communication back because that's the only control that they had. They might have not have been able to help themselves by communicating some or in a way that came across as holding back or not giving you everything that you needed that way, intellectually or in communication. But overall, this person was misunderstood. Their intentions were misunderstood. If they came across as being hateful or manipulative in some way, that is not what their intentions were. It's a feeling like back then they could see what was happening, like they could see that anything that they tried to say or do was just causing more conflict, but there was nothing they could do to fix it or make it better. So it's like they just held back because it was just making things worse. So their thoughts and feelings now, we have learning how to be human in the world but not of it. We have the 4 of Wands and the Tower. They are thinking of bringing you communication. This would be something that would blow your effing mind. And this is something they have not done before. Something they're not used to. Something that's very scary for them. This is something that is definitely outside their comfort zone. They want successful communication with you. I'm getting a feeling it's like they want to show you what they have learned. They learned to speak. Good for them. I'm kidding. With the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands right next to each other, they feel a very strong connection to you and calling you or sending you some sort of communication now is something that they would not do for anyone else. I mean, they don't really contact people. Like, maybe they don't call people. I don't know. Or maybe they have, like, a group of people they talk to all the time, but maybe you are basically strangers. But they feel a connection to you, so they want to send you communication, even though they don't know you that well. And they want to do a good job of it. They care a lot about what you think of them. But they think that if they feel this way towards you, then surely you feel this way towards them. Like if you're soulmates or have some sort of connection that way, then you are going to accept them, right? When this person contacts you, you may pass out. Maybe. You're going to be shocked. That's for damn sure. But I think you will have a very good conversation, actually. And I think you both will get along much better than you believe. I think it'll be actually shocking about how well you both connect. And that's a very good thing. Alright, so what were their thoughts and feelings towards you back then as far as your connection, your soul connection, their emotion? We have pleasure, joy, make love to life. We have the Eight of Wands, the Devil, and the World. Like I was saying before, they felt very sweet on you. Like every time, I'm going to pop this card up on the screen. Anytime I get this card, he's hiding behind a lily pad. And she's just looking at him. And he's in his emotions, like big time. He's in the water. So he's kind of shy, right? And feeling emotions. She's looking beautiful. And yeah, they felt very sweet towards you. You made them very happy in such an emotional way. And they felt very much out of control with the Devil. And things happened very quickly. And I think it ended quickly as well with the World. It's like they wanted to surrender to the connection wholeheartedly, 100%. That's how their soul felt. But everything happened so fast. You know, once they started being misunderstood and acting weird and not communicating, things just got out of hand. They were very much focused on you with all of their being back then. Like, they've never met anyone like you. And how they view the connection now, how they feel and think about you on a soul level, and as far as their emotions go, we have wait, it's not yet time, things are being woven. We have the Fool and the Five of Wands. So they definitely still feel a deep connection to you. And they certainly want a new beginning with you. But you're also very, very important to this person. And they feel that it's not the right time. Because if they were to reach out to you right now, it would cause a lot of conflict. They feel that you would have a disagreement. And it could be that maybe you're in another relationship or something like that. They want to make sure it's right. Not just for them, but for you. And although they want this, it doesn't mean that that's what is good for you. So I think they're waiting on a sign or something, some sort of sign that blockages have been cleared. There's been enough time that has passed to where things have been forgiven, healing's been done, and they want to make sure that they are ready and that you are ready for what it is that they want to offer, because it's something that is really big, very important, and it would be for both of you. Now, you all chose the gem card, and what I'm getting from it is that you are very, very special to this person. You're the sun in the sky, raining gems upon them. You are very valuable. You make them feel like $1,000,000. You make them incredibly happy. And that's fitting because back of deck we have the sun. And for back of deck I was going with, what do they want to know? Like, do they want to know more? And the answer to that is absolutely 100% yes. no question. It may not be the right time, but this is what they want. They want the connection. They have to step out of their comfort zone. But yeah, they have love for you. A lot. They had to hold back in the past. They may have been misunderstood, but they want to transform that energy into something way more positive, something that is much more clear. They want the very best result in the entire deck. So that's what I have for you, Group 3. Well, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.